Channel.
Do it again now.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Getting horny now.
Twilight. Hey, Twilight. Why are you sleeping on books? The portal back to Equestria is right here. You could go home for the night and sleep in a real bed. You could take a shower. I mean, teenagers are all oily and flaky. They need frequent showers. The portal even creates clothes for you when you go through it. You could get a fresh set of clothes when you came back through. And you're gonna have dog hair all over you tomorrow. Twilight, seriously, what are you doing? Twilight. Anyway, we begin day 2 in Human Land, and everyone's laughing at Twilight, probably because she's greasy and covered in dog hair. Then suddenly... So apparently Sunny Shimmy made a shitty YouTube video to make Twilight look like a huge dork, which wasn't hard because that's like one of her defining character traits. Anyway, our current collection of bipedal doppelgangers tries to offer their assistance, but they all start bitching at each other over a bunch of petty bullshit. And Twilight's like, oh my god, this is why those sparkly-haired whores wouldn't go anywhere near this place. Human teenagers. Yo, everyone shut the fuck up. You guys used to be friends. Why the hell are you treating each other like shit? Pinkie Pie filled my locker with tampons. She downloaded porn on my laptop and ripped the tags off my mattress. Rainbow Dash stood me up on a date. I mean, bake sale. I didn't do any of that stuff. Oh, wait, really? Except the porn. Sorry about that. It's alright. Most of it was pretty good. Guys, I think Sunset might be fucking with us here. Wait, you guys never even talked to each other about this shit? Twilight, if just talking things out was a viable plot option, the entire teen drama genre would just disappear into thin air. So AJ finally goes to talk with Dash and she's like, turns out someone, and I think we know who, totally stabbed Rainbow in the back. Literally, I thought she ditched me, but she was bleeding and screaming for help in an alley the entire time. And Dash is all, yo, purple chick, if you want me to help you gotta play soccer with me. I was in a coma for 2 months and I'm kinda out of practice. Wow, man, you really fucking suck. But you tried, and this is a kid's show, so trying still counts. Wouldn't want them to know the truth. And these assholes are like, check it out, Sunset. She's totally lezzing out with that rainbow chick. Good work, boys. I know what I'm doing tonight. Anyway, so the gals go to the pub to knock back some Irish coffees, but then...
We've got to stop bumping into each other like this.
Oh god, what is this? Twilight, my dude, what are you doing? There's a lot of things you can say about old T-Sparks here, scientist, scholar, spaghetti-spewing autist, but one thing you definitely couldn't say up till this point was shows any interest in dudes whatsoever. Now she's blushing harder than your average Japanese cartoon chick when Senpai gives her that coveted notice. AJ, I'm sorry to jack your lingo again, but what in fucking tarnation is going on here? Well, Twifags, before you drop that toaster in your tub or just die on the inside, I have an explanation for you. The explanation is anime. Hold on, stick with me. You see, Equestria Girls is just the MLP spackled equivalent of one of those Asian cartoons that nerds watch, and really there are only 2 differences between the 2 of them. One, I can understand what the fuck they're saying without having to read words, which is great, and 2, the titties are smaller, which just really fucking sucks. Now, as we all know, there is nothing hornier and more depraved than a high school-aged anime girl, and poor Twi's unsuspecting, geeky, virginal consciousness has just been thrust into the hormonally psychotic body of one of these ravenous beasts. The fact that she didn't drop to her knees right here and shove this dude's rod down her esophagus speaks to her restraint and discipline as a person. Oh my god, DWK, you say? You're just making excuses. Listen, man, she ain't my waifu, and as I pointed out in the first video, she's an adult. So long as she gets that crown back and she doesn't get crotch rot, I don't care what she sticks where. And let's be honest, the chick who gets this excited over books and table settings might, I'm just saying it might not be so bad for her, you know? But more importantly, is all that bullshit I just said any less plausible than Twilight? This Twilight Sparkle, developing a crush on some random dude she just met. And Twi's thinking like, oh fuck, I have to get out of here. I don't think turning back into a pony's gonna fix a busted cherry. So she's all, guys, if we don't make me popular right now, I am totally boned in every sense of the word. And Rhea's like, darling, Bro, check this shit out. Let's dress up like ponies and sing a song. Rarity, that's fucking gay. So what? Having fun is lame now? Of course it is. The internet told me so. Why would you listen to a bunch of anonymous retards who jack off to cartoons? Let's do this. You listen. Whether or not you like EQG, you cannot deny that this song will knock your fucking trunk. When the girls get this beat fired up and Twigs kicks down the door with that 808, I do a little fist pump every single time. You may not know this, but back when the first concept art for EQG dropped, I was loudly and obnoxiously opposed to the idea, but I gave it a shot anyway, and as I was watching this scene, I realized I was having fun. You guys remember what fun is, right? So that awesome song ends, but here comes Smug Set Shimmer, strutting around like she still owns the place, but sporting the weakest entourage ever. Jimmy, dude, like, seriously, you look cooler by yourself than you do with these dweeblers flanking you. They're dildos. You use them and you put them away. You don't walk down the hall waving them around. Okay, so now we know one of two things is true. Either Sunset has the most god-tier Photoshop skills of any high schooler in the history of the world, or Human Luna is retarded. No, look, I'm a huge Luna fan, okay? Go ask the guys in the Moon thread. They can tell you some shit. That aside, looking at the situation as objectively as I can, what is more likely? That Sunset Shimmer is a photo editing genius, or that a lady who wears a belt around the middle of her shirt might not be the sharpest tack? Oh my god, no, wait, I was wrong. Everyone is retarded. Everyone involved in this farce of a sabotage, whether intentionally or not, needs to be put on a bus and sent to the special school across town. Sunset, was this your plan? This was the ace up your sleeve? How did you even do this? You take pictures with a smartphone and then print them out and cut them up and what? Use a color copier to combine them together? Or wait, did you use a scanner and then print them again? And then for the finishing move, the coup de fucking grace, leave the used photos in plain sight at the top of a school trash can. Masterful! I'm just kidding, Sonny. I love you. You're just meant to be a hero, not a villain. So Luna accepts the counter evidence just as quickly as she accepted the evidence itself, and Twiggy is off the hook thanks to some baffling miscalculations and, of course, our man Flash, the Bradnator Sentry. So he asked Twi to the prom, which has now been postponed today due to the gym being trashed, and she's like, oh, Brad, that would be... Wait, no, get me the fuck out of here! And Ray's like, yo, T, everything Gucci? And Twi's like, dude, Spike, I can't keep this ravenous teenager cooch under control for much longer. If I don't get out of here tonight, I'm gonna be stuck in this madhouse for 30 plot years fucking a 17-year-old boy. So, finally, at Spike's behest, she tells the dudes that she's a freak from another dimension and that the crown is a magical whatever, and that if she doesn't get it tonight, she's gonna commit statutory rape. And they're like,
let me get this straight. You're a pony?
And Dash is all,
Awesome!
we don't care if you're a horse girl, Twilight, you're our friend. Also, what do you mean statutory rape? You're both the same age. I'm like 25, dude. Ew, that's fucked. Why do you look like a teenager? Hey, the portal only gave me 2 choices, and this was a hell of a lot better than the adult model. Well, this is all pretty fucking weird. You guys want to do another song? What else will we do? I love ponies mixed with pop music, and we get 2 in a goddamn row. It's so cute, it gives my heart a massive boner. A raging heart on, if you will. It's nothing sexual, of course. There's no need to beat the meat that beats on its own. Anyway, long story short, everything's fixed and now they have pretty dresses. So, they roll up to this bitch in a limo, zestfully clean and ready to grind the night away, and Brad is like, dude, I know you screamed and ran away when I asked you out, but I just wanted to check if that's your final answer. And Purple's like,
I didn't say no. I mean, I did, but I didn't mean no.
Alarm bells are ringing, Twilight. So, everything's banging and Rarity is doing some very ladylike twerking. Then the music ends and spares us from whatever the fuck Dash thinks she's doing here, and Principal Celestia announces the winner of the popularity contest, and shit! Twiggy McSparkle sweeps it up and finally gets that fucking crown back. Alright, sweet. Time to bounce back to Horseland and be done with this insanity. Wait, Sunset, are you seriously telling me you can knock that entire statue down by yourself? It's fucking huge. I think someone could stop you before you got all the way through it. Or wait, is she implying that if she hits this part, it'll break the portal? Wouldn't the sledgehammer just go through the portal? I mean, Twilight brought a bunch of shit with her. It accepts non-magical inanimate objects. Also, nice earring. Never seen that before. Never will again. And Sunny's all, give me the crown or I'll knock this entire statue down with this hammer and my 90-pound body. No. Fuck you. So Sunset Shimmer just gives up. She's done. She doesn't have a backup plan here, nor does this appear to be some kind of feint. She just drops it, and the only reason this whole conflict didn't end right here and now is because she hears Twiggy's friends praising her and completely loses her shit.
Yes, she's so very special.
This brings me back to that question I was kicking around earlier. What the hell happened to Sunset? Everyone always compares Sunset with Glimmer and says that they're essentially the same character, but I've never felt that way, and this scene is one of the big reasons why. Starlight Glimmer went through a traumatic experience as a child, and yeah, I know, it wouldn't have been so devastating if she just, kept in touch with Sunburst, but kids are stupid, and it's beside the point regardless. The point is that experience shaped her entire worldview and was the genesis of an ideology that I'm probably being generous by calling questionable, but it was an ideology nonetheless. That is to say that Glimmy actually believed what she was doing was right and that the world would have been a better place if it had adopted the social structure she'd created. Sunset Shimmer does not give me that impression at all. She's not doing this fucked up shit in service of some twisted idea of a greater good. As far as I can tell, she's just mad. The things we've seen over the course of this movie are not the machinations of someone executing any kind of carefully thought out play for power, nor does she at any point offer rhetoric that might speak to a driving philosophy behind her actions. Sunset just seems angry. She's cruel, vindictive, lashes out at anyone and everyone, and her plan is just made up on the fly. The more I think about it, the more obvious it becomes that this is a rebellion. And I'm not talking a political secession or a military coup. I mean a leather jacket wearing, rap metal listening, mad at my mom, fuck you, that makes this seemingly absurd premise of sticking MLP in a high school suddenly look very appropriate. Oh, wait, I started psychoanalyzing My Little Pony characters again. Give me a moment while I fix myself a bleach martini with a side of noose. Honestly, I think this is a legitimately potent image. Sunset gnawing at her lip with tears streaming down her face before they evaporate as her transformation completes. I think she knows this is all wrong, but this is My Little Pony the anime, so we need a final form with a slutty outfit and a rainbow explosion before the movie can end. And Twice like, dude, Shims, you need to grow up, man. This is fucking retarded and you know it. But I am grown up, Twilight. That's why it's so easy for me to manipulate these vapid, clueless teenagers. And now that I have my own personal army of impressionable young people, I'll have emotional validation for the rest of my life. Bro, these kids right here are more mature than you are. Listen, you dumb whore. Becoming an adult is not about a number. It doesn't magically happen when you reach a certain age. It happens when you stop being a selfish tool and realize that there are more important things in this world than your stupid little feelings. I'm fucking terrified of being a princess, but I'm just gonna fucking do it because the world doesn't revolve around my emotions. You get what I'm saying? Go fuck yourself, Twilight. Alright, I tried. Let's fucking smash her. One thing I love about Twilight is that she understands the value of a good bitch slap. She's very courteous, she always tries to talk sense into people first, but Purple here clearly recognizes that sometimes people don't listen to reason and you just gotta smack them around a little bit. And she's like, I'm sorry I had to do that, dude, but you need to get your shit together. You're gonna trash your whole life. But what's the point in even trying? Everyone hates me now. Man, you'd be really surprised what people are willing to forgive you for if you just stop being a dick. You can fix this, but you need to start now. So, Twiggles gets a crown back, everyone parties hard, and our victorious princess turns her trademark wiggle into the next big dance craze. We say a heartfelt goodbye to our two-legged freak shows, and Twilight's like, you know what, Spike? You were right. I just gotta deal with this shit. Responsibility isn't always a choice. Sometimes, yo dude, shut the fuck up. You already did a speech a minute ago, and I just want to go home. I'm sick of licking my own ass, and I'm just amazed we got out of here before you sucked off that dweeb with the blue hair. Oh, yeah. I'm glad that didn't happen in the bathroom while everyone was dancing. Twilight, please tell me you didn't. I'm just kidding, Spike. I'm just kidding.